Hey everyone, my name's Simon Curran and welcome to today's training. The topic we're going to traverse today is deepening team connection. And the mental model we're going to use is a very simple one, which we call team. And before getting into the specifics of that model, let me start by setting some context. I use the 3 post-it notes to do that. As a business, we're all about unleashing potential. And the customers we work with and the communities in which we serve, and with every rock star and every rock team. But to do that, what we know is true about high-performing teams is they have a deep level of connection. In fact, some say it's heart performance before high performance within a team. And this mental model is designed to help you very quickly diagnose where is your level of connection at as a team, and what do you need to think about doing in order to get to your next level of teaming. And so the mental model, as I said before, is captured in the word team. In fact, although it's one word, we're going to treat it as 4 letters, a very simple acronym. You might consider this journey as 4 consecutive circles. There's a level 1 team, there's a level 2 team, then there's a level 3, and ultimately a level 4 team. I'm going to walk you through each of the characteristics of these 4 teams, asking you to diagnose where do you think your team is at, and what would it take for you to get your team to its next level. At the bottom of this manual, at the bottom of the session, there's a downloadable resource, there's a reference tool that you can have for future use. Okay, let's start with level 1. A level 1 team, the T stands for togetherness. And the characteristics of a level 1 team is it's a group of people that seem to generally enjoy one another's company. There's a baseline level of respect. People are pleasant to one another. If you walked into a room and watched them, you would say, they seem to get along and enjoy each other. It's a foundational element. The absence of any of these teaming things, like there's no respect and they don't enjoy each other, well, in my mind, that's not a team. That's a group of people that work next to each other or with each other. So I'm just going to discount that. Our journey starts at level 1. Level 2 team, that's E is for engagement. And in this level, more than just enjoying each other's company and being mutually respectful, an engaged team has a way of collaborating that has high energy. It has a degree of fluency and collaboration. When a crisis hits or a project needs to get broken up, teams can do that with a level of ease. They know their role, they know how to do it, and they crack on and they get things done. That's a level 2 team. But that's different from a level 3 team. Because a level 3, the letter A, that stands for allegiance. And in a level 3 team, allegiance suggests that I've got your back and you've got my back, regardless of who we're talking to or what those conditions are. You see, a level 3 teammate will take the time to fill in the context for one of their team members that's no longer in the meeting room. They'll say, no, let me just, before you jump to that conclusion, let me just give you the context that Dan made that decision by. Here's how he or she was thinking about it. A level 3 team will stop gossip in a corridor. We'll say, we're not going to talk like that, or we're not going to talk about our team like that. We're going to go and tidy these things up. There's a deeper level of accountability at this point. They're vested in one another. But that's also different than a level 4 team. A level 4 team, the M stands for mastery. See, a level 4 teammate will do whatever it takes to help that team member get from wherever they are to their next level. This is a team that uses the oxygen of being comfortable, being uncomfortable, that will say, look, John, as much as I respect you, you weren't ready for that last meeting. You didn't show up in a way that's consistent with our standards. Let me help you think of a way to do that better next time. And they can say that without the person receiving that information feel like they've been rolled under a bus, or the person giving it feeling like they're stabbing them in the back. And the reason they can is they're on the pursuit of something higher than or more important than just kinship or friendship. That's a level 1 attribute. So you can think of your team along these 4 letters. Are you a high level 1, high T? It's wonderful being together, but we don't collaborate that well in truth. Or we're great at collaborating, we're a high E. We can break tasks up, we get things done, that's great, but when we're not in a room together, frankly, people can say what they want to say, like we don't really have each other's back. Or are you a high A? as a team. High A because you'll take the time to protect your teammates' opinions, reputation, level of respect, if you will, in their absence. Or are you a high M, or on a journey chasing M? Where as a team you've agreed we're playing for something more important than how we might feel. That we will agree to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That we'll set the expectations and we'll create language or rituals or moments where we can roll the tapes back and ask ourselves, how could we do that differently next time? There'll be moments where your team perhaps is at different letters or different levels within a letter. You may be a high A at certain moments, but a low A at other moments. But there will be an emotional home for your team where they reside more often. And so the reason for sharing this very simple tool is, as a leader of this team, you can now sit, and the next time you're with your team, and diagnose where are they at and what would the next level of evolution look like. And when you're clear on where you are and where you want to be, well, then we've designed the map. Now we've just got to work out the best way to get there. Hopefully the downloadable materials in this manual will help, but if we can help in any other way, please reach out to any member of the L&D team or any of your people partners. Hope you enjoy the ride. Good to see you.